Hey guys, it's Phobia here, and I'm going to show you how to attach a wig to fur. Now, I've not seen anybody actually do a genuine tutorial on how to put hair to a fursuit head, so I'm going to do it myself. So, what I've already done, here, just remove this, is I've already cut out the part of the wig that I need. So, this wig originally had more pieces here, but I got rid of them because the wig is too heavy. You don't want a really heavy wig. It's a long wig for a customer of mine. Now, if you notice how these hair things actually work, they're in like little strands, so like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sew these on to make them work better because they've kind of unsewed at the minute. But the best thing to work with these ones is you want one with these net things, because you can see they're very loose and able to work with it. So they have more like a fringe to them. I like to not have them completely attached to this because they have more of a girth, and you can sew these parts then. So we're going to sew these to that. Now, like I said, all you got to do is cut the wig to where you want it to be. So I want the base, like the fringe part, and just this long strip. So I'm going to show you how to cut that properly without damaging the hair. Okay. So I've already cut some off, but I'm going to put an extra part off. So let's show you. So as I said, these are strands, as you can see. So I want to take a few more off, so I can get this right. So what you want to do is cut like, say here. Okay, but make sure you do not damage the hair. So you want that aside. Yeah, about there. Make sure you've got that cut. And then you start cutting from there. Just make sure you watch where the hair is. Very carefully. Because again, we don't want to damage the hair, because this piece is the one we don't want to end up cutting, because it overlaps with the other ones and it'll just look like you've genuinely cut the hair. So we're just gonna quickly cut that hair. Carefully. Very carefully. Very carefully. Oh, I think I cut a piece, damn it. And there we go. Cut that bit off. And you see I've not damaged the hair follicles. They're still okay. But you will end up with... I'll take a few off the hair wigs. Wigs are very heavy, as you'll get like this. And if you're the kind of person who likes to keep things like this, then you can do. You can just get some more material and sew them on, or do different... I did it before with a rainbow wig, which is kind of fun. There are videos out there about splicing, but I might try that next time too, because I'm working on a splicing wig. So yeah, that's for that. And I will show you the next part of this. Alright, so we're on to the next part of this kind of tutorial. Alright, so again, this is why we really need mesh kind of wigs with this bit at the top. So you're just gonna sew to the fur that you need done. Just sew it right in there. As you can see, I've already started doing it. Okay. Now, make sure your hair or the fur matches the same kind of color. So I have this blue that I'm using. And you just gotta sew it along the seam here. See the seam? You just gotta sew it. So just sew along like this. Try and make sure that the hair isn't going to be overlapping with it. Otherwise, you're going to have like a thread around here, and you're going to be like pulling hair constantly. So try and get it as close to the edge as you can, like I have here. Sorry, it's so blurry. And then we're just going to sew along the seam here. Same way. Same about here. You're going to sew this part down. It just takes a lot of practice to get that working properly. And then I'll show you how to do the backing part, which will be the most part. But as you can see, it kind of looks natural that it just clings like that. Okay, so if we go to the back of the hair, you should have sewn these parts down too. As you can see, I have sewn those down. The weft thing to the fur. And obviously, if you want to do the back, you're going to have to flip that up. And you can see I have done just that. Sewn these bits in here. And along the bottom. Just sewing all that in. And it should just come out perfectly fine. That's some good hair right there. So that's how you generally would just put a wig on. Thanks for watching. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Right. So go around in a circle. Keep going. Yeah. Keep going. Alright, stop. Open your mouth and close it. Yeah, yeah, keep going. Keep going.
The joke in the family is that Yanis is better at this age than the great Georgie was. That might just be an example of the truth of that joke.
Alright. Don't need to be so nasty. Hey!
Robin got left